Today we'll be talking about diaphragmatic breathing, or three-part breath, or deep breathing, or full breathing, whatever you want to call it. This is a great basic breath that you can build off of with many different things, but it's that basic breath that you can always come back to, and is a technique of using your body optimally to get the deepest breaths, and therefore making everything function better. It's using your diaphragm, which is your muscle that is meant for breathing. It's designed for breathing. It lives right here underneath your lowest ribs and into your abdomen a little bit, but it kind of, lives up under your ribs. And oftentimes when we have crunched forward posture, or on our computers, or sitting with kind of this rounded concave front, we're actually crunching the space for that diaphragm to expand, so we end up doing a lot more upper thoracic or upper body breathing, which ends up putting a lot more strain, a lot more tension in this area, which all of us know that that's an area that we all tend to carry stress. And a theory is that how we're breathing might add to that, and I would say it does. So using this breath can be super, super helpful for helping bring energy, tension, everything down to a lower level, therefore dispersing, therefore making everything less, and making you a happier human. So go ahead and put your hand on your belly and your other hand on your chest or your heart. Exhaling, and when you inhale, filling up your belly first so that your hand on the belly moves out, so almost like you're becoming pregnant, or like you've gotten really full from a meal, and then maybe that moves up into your chest, and then exhaling, whether your chest deflates first or your belly, it doesn't really matter, whatever feels better for you. But it's called three-part breath because we have our diaphragm, kind of our mid-thoracic, and then our upper chest and clavicle area that we're filling up, almost as if you have a glass of water and you fill up the glass of water, and it fills from the bottom first and then up to the top, and then when you pour out the glass of water, then it all releases. So imagining that. So once again, bringing your hand to your belly and your chest, exhaling fully. You can do this through your nose. I like to do it through my nose sometimes if I'm feeling really stressed. I'll have the exhale out of my mouth for a larger release, but it's really up to you, whatever you're feeling in the moment. Inhaling, having your belly pooch out first, and then coming up into your ribs, and then up into your clavicles, and then inhaling one more time. And you can do diaphragmatic breathing, or just breathing into your belly, or you can do the three-part breath where you go into your diaphragm, into your ribs, and into your clavicle. So you're really expanding through your whole torso, and when you exhale, it all comes in, and when you inhale, you're making everything larger, and then exhaling, everything comes in. And our torso, we think of ourselves as just this front body being, but we have sides and we have a back. So imagining when you inhale, you're expanding from all sides into the back body, into the side body, into the back ribs, into the, upper back. You want to have everything expand when you inhale. So let's do 3 more. Exhaling and then inhaling. Starting with your belly, up into your chest and your clavicles, and then exhaling. I'm just going to do 2 more of those. Like I said, you can do in and out of the mouth, or in through the nose, out of the mouth, or in and out of the nose. Another way, if this is hard for you to kind of feel on your own body, another way that I like to do this is just to come lying on the floor, finding a nice little light book, and putting a book onto your belly. And I like to just bend my knees, that's comfortable for me. And then exhaling completely. And then inhaling. And the book should be the first thing that rises. And then maybe the chest. And then whenever I release, I just don't really try and control my release, I just let it out. I'm going to do 2 more of those for visual. And that is 3-part breath, or diaphragmatic breathing, or whatever you want to call it. And it's a great base breathing technique for you to build all of your other breathing techniques off of. This is a great thing to do throughout the day, all the time, as much as you can. And it's wonderful for connecting kind of our energy and our chakras as well, so that we're not just so focused up on our head and our mind, and we're connecting. It's that mind-body connection breath, and that's really what breath is in general. It is this vessel that we can intake and integrate into our body, oxygenating our body and doing many, many things. Maybe I'll write a blog one day on all of the benefits of breath, and also just expressing that I think it's a beautiful thing to learn, and it's the most empowering, one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself is learning how to utilize your body in the most optimal of ways. And starting with the breath is the best place to start. It's one of the things I'm most passionate about, and especially, this is great for deep breathing is good for so many things, but depression, insomnia, immune support, well functioning, improving, function of our organs and our systems, for anxiety, for digestion, for, circulation, for mental function. I mean, you name it. Breath is obviously a human need, and it just does so much for us. So really giving time and energy to consciously breathe throughout the day is, like I said, just one of the best gifts you can give yourself. So I hope you enjoy this breathing practice, and that you have happy and healthy lungs. Thank you.